problem we got in the black community is black males are still socialized to value their physical ability above their intellectual capacity.
Indeed, Umar.
Well, let's begin by this. From my experiences, from I can ascertain, as I lived in Brooklyn, New York, and many other places where there's like ghetto activity, I realized the problem was very simple. Why we have problems in the black community, okay? I can't live in the black community. Because all of the years I was teaching and educating brothers to stop being porch monkeys and stop focusing on the drugs. I stopped doing it a long time ago. Now, Umar Johnson said one particular thing from his experiences, so that could just be one part of why the black community is so destructive. But I believe, okay, that the real reason why is because of the single mother syndrome. Okay, as I said before, you can look on my video about what the single mother syndrome is. We already know the statistics about where all of the problems occur from single mother syndrome. We already know that. But that's where it comes from, the single mother syndrome. When you talk to the mothers who actually have the children to have the sons will automatically be corrupted. You cannot train your sons when there's no father figure, especially if they're not alpha father figures. You're not going to really hear about it, though. Alpha father figures are very stern and disciplined. As I said before, most women do not like stern and disciplined men, okay, most women, okay, in particular, because they themselves haven't had alpha father figures. At a generation at the time I was coming from, I'm a Gen X, by the way, I'm saying I disagree with Umar Johnson in this situation because I learned that, hey, you can't talk to the brothers. There's nothing you can say to the brothers that will make them become aware unless they start switching their ways of life and start looking and dwelling in educational things like I did in the past. When I was younger, I was already far beyond their wildest imagination. So I was trying to tell them to keep to themselves, start focusing on individualism. No. We can't come together as black people anymore because nobody's really black and nobody's really white. Okay, all right? It's all about procreating with the right type of people. Okay, right? It starts off from there. Let's not focus on escapism, okay, or externalism. But as a matter of fact, Bill Cosby actually knew about this same problem. And he already knew how to solve the problems in the black community. And also, celebrities can easily solve problems in the black community, but they're not allowed to. All right. Also, when Bill Cosby started talking on the pulpit in the universities about how we can solve black problems in the community, he got caught up with the conundrums of all of these 304s trying to attack him. Okay, the summertime love type girls trying to pull him down because he's Bill Cosby, okay, because they were broke. All right. Okay, now, since we understand the core reason why we have so much problem in the black community, can someone actually go along with this, okay, and actually agree with what I'm saying here? But I know most of you can't agree because you haven't really done no statistical reports or did any psychological analysis like I have. I just want you to understand that's the core reason of the black community. I'm not blaming all black women, okay, because I know there's some black women who will basically like, oh, you blaming that? No, I'm not blaming it. But you will be blamed if you don't want the education. It's that simple. It's like, I used to talk to them. I used to live in the hood. I used to get paid for my services, being a babysitter, being a masseuse, being actually a teacher, being a step-in father figure. But I got paid for my services, guys. Okay, most of you guys don't know what it means to be alpha. Polygyny, virginity, father figure, these are like the basic fundamentals when you're looking for a mate, a female mate. I lost my virginity when I was 38, baby. I'm 49 now. That was like 10 years ago. What did I do in my side work in the past? What did I do in my past work? I used to be an ex-fetish gigolo. I used to be a traveler. I'm a fucking missionary. I used to be all sorts of things. A teacher and stuff. A counselor. A fucking therapist. I went to college for that shit. Okay? Just like he has. But he may be a little bit more astute than I am. But I'm just trying to get to the nitty gritty. I'm not trying to be too technical. I'm just trying to tell you the core reason why. If we just focusing on the sisters in the hood, we ain't blaming them now. They have to be interested in the education. If they're not interested in education, they belong to the streets. Okay, it's that simple. He even said it himself. If the guys, those gangsters, those goons don't want to be educated, by passive or aggressive manners, they need to be put to sleep. He said it themselves. It's really, most of them, they ain't gonna listen. Okay, so I just hope to God we can nip this problem in the bud so it won't happen again, because history does repeat itself. But anyway, that's all I really got to say about Umar Johnson and why he thinks that the black community, the core reason why we have all the problems in the black community. 2 reasons: celebrities, okay, and also maybe 3 reasons. One, white man. You can say the white man because they use psychologicals, okay, and also the sisters, okay. It's the mothers who bore the children, not knowing how to choose the mate in the first place, not knowing how to discipline themselves. But anyway, that's all I really got to say for this video. This is under 10 minutes. I hope it is, okay? And you all have a nice day, okay? Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. You know how to follow me. This is on my YouTube. I got a Patreon. If you want an alpha father, you come to me. You don't get the knowledge from Kevin Samuels. You ain't gonna get it from Andrew Tate. I'm just trying to tell you, don't procrastinate. All right? I'm not a person of the public, okay? I keep telling you, why don't you do what Kevin? No, I'm not trying to be popular in there, okay? Peace.